for the month of July. And it's very surprising as the cup is pretty clear. So not real deep emotions stuck in on the bottom. So that means that a lot of old energies and old emotions that had come up are be cleared out. So the energies are pretty free to go and flow. So let's see, because when I look in the bottom, I see an owl, you know, and an owl for me is wisdom, is able to see in the darkness, to see in, has a 180 degrees view, and can see through all things and all layers. And also I see after grief or after emotions that are cleared out is the insight is coming and the wisdom is coming up from what did you learn from that period, what did you learn about the things that happened in the past, because most emotions are coming up in this time, because it's the time of the water, it's the time of the oceans, it's the time of the emotions to be cleared out. And sometimes things happen. Oh, shoot again. Incense alarm. So when it's, yeah, what is happening? Oh, I just wanted to say we get some signs, you know, sometimes when things are happening, and this is one of them. Well, you know that your house is very sensitive for incense burning, and it gives a clear warning if it's too much smoke. So yeah, so the all is giving you insight, is giving you clarity on what it all means. So let's see if there's something else. I see, yeah, I see a bear. You know, it could be an hare and a bear. That's interesting. The hare is also fertility. It's starting anew. It's, you know, it's a new beginning. So new beginnings from your subconscious mind. Maybe it's not really conscious, but it's in the subconscious mind. Also tells me here, everything is okay, everything happens for a reason. You know, when the light comes in and shines on dark spaces, it also means that that your emotions get cleared out, and that's really beautiful. Let's see what's going on, because there's not a lot to see in the bottom, because the emotions are pretty clear. It's most of the time it cleared out, and what I see is the owl and the hare that gives new beginnings, new fertility, new inspiration, new beginnings. Oh, I already said that, right? but that's very interesting. And when I go up here, I see two dolphins, you know, playing. It's almost like it's a yin and a yang, and they're playing with each other. They are m- yeah, mirroring each other. It's almost like the yin and the yang, and being in harmonious energy together. So that's a nice thing to see. And they're being held in almost in a bubble, you know, in a container of um, there's a circle around them. So this is protected. This energy is really protected. Um, and in my twin flame reading, I had the depth of love, and that those are also the dolphin energies. So the depth of love, and that is coming up from the subconscious mind into their surroundings. They're becoming more aware of what is happening here. So yeah, the dolphins are playful, are happy, are yeah, joining in with each other. It's they're most of the time they're never in separation. There are always flowing with their whole groups together. So it could mean that it's a soul group that comes together and is protected on the journey they are going to take. That's really interesting to see. There's so you could say, you know, there's wisdom, there is space, there is a hair um, of fertility, moving up to the dolphins in the depth of love and moving upwards. So their journey is upwards. The journey is not sideways, it's going up, and it's in a really beautiful harmonious energy here, and they're protected. Let's see what else is coming in here. If I see what they are aware of, the awareness of ancestors, the awareness of love, the awareness of potential energies that are coming up. The energies has to do with the ancestors and the land, I see. Exploring the land, exploring the magic of that land. That's really beautiful. Also see a woman here, and with a woman with the heart. So it could be that there's a woman with a big heart that is, yeah, almost resting on Mother Earth. You know, she's resting on Mother Earth, taking time, um, taking her energy to the earth to enjoy. She's one with earth. She gets the signs and the emotions, and transmute it with the earth, transmute it with uh, through nature. It's almost like she's going into nature to transmute those energies, but also rest in that space. You know, it's really beautiful. I see a mermaid, so it's really time. And I see here almost the stones of Stonehenge. So it could be that there is possibility that she is going to stone circles, visiting stone circles, to connect with ancestral energies and to upload herself to get the activations and to um, pay gratitude towards the ancestors, um, because she is almost on the stones. This is really, really beautiful to see. I don't know if you can see it on this side. Here are stones, standing stones, three pair of them. And here is the woman looking at it. So that's really significant for the energy. So she works with those energies. Then already the circle is around. I also see signs from the stars here, and the signs from the stars is connecting with the stars, is connecting with the energy. It's almost a whole circle. That's really interesting, because when there is a whole circle and it's also in the plate, um, it's almost like a full moon or Mother Earth and the tree coming out of it. So it's the tree of life that is above everything. And then I have a sign here, and then it's almost like, you know, a fish jumping out. Wow. And jumping and spreading out some water. It's like it's a fish coming out of the depth of the murky waters, and spreading the water from the inside out to the outside world. So that's really beautiful. Fish is also standing for me for abundance and creation, and sending their light out, or their water out, or the purging the emotions out. So that's, but it's also connected to abundance. And when I see that here there are stars, and that the stars are connected also to the higher frequencies of, you know, our galaxy and our universe, that is sending out some information. I see the letter uh, J. I see the letter J in it, and I see the letter O in it. So, oh wow. And I see, it could be because I see here the letter J, O, and A after it. So it could be a message for Joe, or Jane, or, you know, Johan, or everything what the letter starts with. Or it's a message for someone with the letter O or with the letter E. So it's pretty significant here, and that the ancestors are giving you messages that you need to listen to. And those messages can come through music, they can come from nature, they can come from all kinds of elements where you're connected with, can come from fire. You know, when you're putting on a bonfire and you're sitting around the fire, and the fire gives you the messages, and to do something with it. So know that through all elements, or through water, that you can also activate water, and the emotions can come up and be purged out, and then transmuted into light again, into love. And that's what I see here also. There is a heart and a star in it. So the heart and the star is also for me, you know, your heart is connected to the stars. Your heart belongs to the stars. Your heart is sending out that radiation of light that you holding in that heart. Um, yeah, and it's pretty clear that, you know, it's all open, it's all clear. It's there's not a lot of things going on that is really, yeah, disturbing, you know. There's a little bit here on the side that is more, yeah, a darker shade, but that's on the side of the past. So I won't be worried too much about the past, but more be focused on, you know, the clarity of the whole future that is holding. When I see it this way, in about 6 years, 6 years, about 6 months time, there are, it's so clear, it's so open, it's so light that, you know, when you leave that past behind, it becomes lighter and lighter. And also here I see the sun shining, you know, the sun coming through, and that has a meaning with the 6-6 portal. You know, the energy of the sun is the strongest with the fire signs. So when that fire is coming up, you really need to be sure that you go through these emotions and release those emotions from the past, you know, in this moment of the energies of the water. Otherwise, you know, you will get this uh, uh, amplified in the season of the fire. So that's really interesting what's going on. I see roads are open. The roads are open. I see a swan here in the center. The swan is about, you know, purity, about being on the path of the goddess. For me, the swan is goddess Bridget, you know, that comes in with healing, that comes in with softness, that comes in with heart activations that is being made. Yeah, there's oh, I see to the outer world. That's also very interesting. I see the snake, you know, in the outer world. So it could be, you know, in the outer world, it's the Kundalini energy, it's the sexual energy, it's the transformation of all these energies, and they are coming to the surface, and they're coming up to the surface, you know, to be expressed. And that's really really interesting, because we all have these, I don't know how to say that, but sometimes we have this dogma and this energy on sexuality that can't be spoken about, but it's just very interesting to speak about the sexuality and to open those gates, because it's a part of the Kundalini, it's a part of life, it's a part of life force that is happening here. So the life force is getting activated. Um, Yeah, beautiful. What's also very significant is the heart. It's almost he's a heart again. So the heart is coming through. Um, it's the opening of the heart. I see. It's the heart opening, and maybe it comes from the depth. It is connected all the way up through the dolphins, all the way up to the heart, to the surface almost, because it's almost on the top here, that is saying, okay, you know, show your heart, show what is in that heart space. Don't hold back, don't hold back from um, the past to repeat itself. That's not the case. I also see that's interesting, because I see it's almost like there is almost a lamb here, or an, yeah, I don't, almost a sheep here that is getting drawn out of the depth, you know. Uh, a lamb sometimes can look for protection, and now it's like, you know, the lamb gets drawn up by two people here, you know, to the surface, to get it, almost to get it out of the stuckness of emotions. So that would be really beautiful. And it's almost done, yeah, almost done by, you know, rabbits. I see here a small rabbit. So it could mean that the rabbit is also quick. It's also staying close to home. It's looking for safety, and it's like almost like the safety is looking for safety, to come out of that energy, you know, and to be drawn back into the open, into the surface. So don't give your fears, how do I explain it, don't give your fears the the power to get you down, to drag you down in much more fears and get you stuck. But being drawn out by the rabbit, that is really, maybe you have to leave your home to find, you know, your solace, to find that that heart again, you know, to find that love again for yourself, that love that is here, up, going up and up and up. So show your heart. That's what the meaning is from it. Don't go into that fear energy. Don't get yourself stuck in, I hear, self-sabotage, you know. Go through those boundaries, even if it's a difficult path, you know. You need to take a chance in life instead of, you know, chasing, I hear chasing cars. What the heck is that? That's a song, Chasing Cars. That's from Snow Patrol. So yeah, it's really interesting. Don't go in chasing cars around your head. I now is coming through. So get out of that fear-based energy and go up, even if that path is a little bit more uncomfortable for you to go and look for that love again, to come into that love, in that self-love, and in that love that you want to receive. Um, because that love is because it's next to the dolphins, that love is already there, you know, that love is already established, it's already there. So it's just the difficulty and the self-sabotage not to show it to the outside world, you know, to let it come to the surface. And um, yeah, we as people um, are always used to take to look for safety, to look, is it safe to open myself, you know, but the safety is within yourself, it's in your heart space. And if there are already things cleared out now, it's probably more easy to express yourself what is going on in your emotions and your feelings. um, what's that? It's how do you that's a mill. I see a mill. um, you know, that mill can also be connected to Holland, where the mills are. uh, yeah, connected to a land, connected to Holland, I see. So maybe it's time to go to Holland and look for the ancestors there, and look for the things you need to do to clear out on your path. Connect with the land, you know. Don't get stuck. Oh wow, because that's the tail of the lamb here, you know. Don't get stuck to um, what is happening in that realm. It's connected to the trees, you know. You know, go and search for trees, go and search for where you get your food from, you know, your soul food from. And it's also here in the plate is also the tree. So we have trees here that plays a really big role in your life, to connect with, to upload, to receive the codes, but also healing and rejuvenation, I hear. So I think this is it, because the ancestors are still protecting us. And it's almost in a total circle around us that you are protected. There is nothing else, you know, from the outside world that will penetrate and invade us. It's all clear. It's a very clear cup. It's like, you know, the ancestors and the places from the ancestors and stone circle are playing a big role in your life. There is you know, the energy of the dolphins of Lemuria that is protected, and they swim together. They swim together to the surface, to the heart space, and making it from the inside out to the outer world. So that's beautiful. We have the hair, we have the knowledge, we have the insights. So yeah, and now move on. And it's very clear, it's very open, it's very loving, it's very gentle. And Joae, is Joe is a name, or it's 3 letters that can resonate with you. So everything what is coming up is transformed and is in the loving space. And I would say, hello love, you know, let it receive it, not only from yourself, from within, but also from the outer world. Open your hands and open your heart to receive that love when it's here for you. Okay, and this is for this week, this month. There probably will be a second one as a bonus for after the 26th, or I think, because then we're starting after the day out of time, and we're going into a new circle of the Tolkien calendar, and we are going to make it all work. And this is the time of new beginnings. We are in the time lap now with the opening of the Sirius portal, the new moon, and it all pushes us forward in the energies of awareness, and that's where we're going into that space of love and light. And how beautiful is it if we can get all in that space and all come from that space. That will catapult us forward in the new timeline. So we're all looking and working with the new earth energies, and we're really going up. And I have here the Guardian, um, the white rainbow dragon, the rainbow serpent that was connected yesterday with Burrow Mump. So yeah, we have that whole line going through, and that is helping us to get into that new space, in that new heart, in that purity of this timeline or dimension we are walking. And that's really beautiful. And we're still with our feet on the ground, you know, deep rooted and connected like the tree with Mother Earth and the inner earth, that we can do, and that we are anchored to this earth and anchoring that light into it, anchoring that love into Mother Earth, and working with the waters and working with the elements, and that is coming our way to be healed to a new kind of world, and that we can celebrate step by step and getting out of the karmic energies. Wow, that was a channeling. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm so grateful you're watching. If you like the videos, you know, subscribe and give a thumbs up so we can reach more people, to be aware of what everything is going to happen in our world, and that we can all work together as a new collective and an old collective. Okay, thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.